boys, today we are back and UFC Perth just fucking took place a few hours ago. This card was absolute. I'm gonna just jump right into it. JDM versus Prates, great fight. The card overall, the main card, in my opinion, it was like a 7 out of 10, you know what I'm saying? Some fights lived up, some fights didn't, but the prelims were terrible. This card was absolutely dog shit on the prelims. Let's just jump right into it. Cody Steele versus Dom Marfan. A lot of grappling on this, like genuinely just like straight grappling, boring, like genuine, like unwatchable shit on this prelim card. So let's jump right into it. Cody Steele versus Dom Marfan. Cody Steele just went out there. One of them shot a takedown. Cody Steele shot a takedown. And then just like they were just grappling. Like they were literally just grappling. Cody Steele went for a leg and got it, and then sub Dom Marfan. It's literally what happened. It was a pretty quick fight. But yeah, Dom Marfan just not built for the UFC. And who knows? Cody Steele probably isn't either, but he got the win by knee bar. Moving on, Jonathan Mikhailov versus Themba Grimbo. Mikhailov was like a decent little prospect. To be fair, he was getting pieced up by fucking Oban Elliott and dropped. In hindsight, Oban Elliott, I literally said Oban Elliott's one of the most glazed, and he's like awful at fighting. Jonathan Mikhailov got dropped by fucking Oban Elliott, and I always said Oban Elliott is generally one of the most overrated guys in the UFC. Like everyone glazes him, but he's genuinely terrible. So we probably should have saw this coming. Mikhailov, he did get the victory over Themba Grimbo. I thought he won round 1 and round 3 clear. I don't know how the fuck it was a split decision. Themba Grimbo was terrible and he didn't do shit, but Jonathan Mikhailov didn't really do shit either. He was landing on the feet in the third round. That's how he won that fight, by striking in the third round, but a lot of grappling in the first 2 rounds. Boring as shit. Mikhailov is never going to be anything in this sport. I know he's like 3-0, 4-0 in the UFC, but he got dropped by fucking Oban Elliott like once and then was like getting outstruck by him. And then split decision to Themba Grimbo. Like, come on. Themba Grimbo's taking a round off you, have you in a body triangle. It's like if you're ever going to be anything in this sport, you need to be like taking out these guys like fucking... Who do I think of? Like Atiba Gauthier. Like Atiba Gauthier, yeah, he brought Andre Pouliev to the third round and went to a decision, but he was like beating him up, dropping him every round. That's like what a real contender is in my eyes. So yeah, Jonathan Mikhailov will probably never be anything, but he gets the win. Moving on, Wes Schultz versus Ben Johnson. This was easily the worst fight on the card. Holy shit, what was this fight? Actually, what was this fight? Literally in the first 5 seconds of the fight, Ben Johnson and Wes Schultz just literally clinch and just start grappling. Like this fight was just strictly fucking literally every single round. At the beginning of the round, they'd strike, like they both throw fucking one strike, and then they just start shooting on each other. So this fight was terrible. Wes Schultz gets a guillotine in the third round after almost having won like 10 fucking seconds earlier. But yeah, this fight was terrible. This fight was not good. Like genuinely hard to watch. Wes Schultz versus Ben Johnson, easily worth. Ben Johnson shouldn't be in the UFC. He's not UFC level. Wes Schultz, not UFC level either. They're both awful. So yeah, like genuine, just terrible fight. Also, Kobe Thickness, Vince Morales, again, awful fight. First round, Kobe Thickness had Vince Morales in an arm triangle. It looks like he did tap Vince Morales. The ref missed it. Fight went on. Vince Morales was in an arm bar in that round as well. Got out of it. Round 2 and 3, just genuine bore fests. Striking in round 2 was just like non-existent. They were just sparring, looking at each other the whole time. So that kind of sucked. And then round 3, more of the same. Control time for both of these guys. A lot of scrambling, a lot of grappling, just shit fights. Like genuinely just awful fights to watch. Not fun at all. No big names. Vince Morales, not a big name. Colby Thickness, just a Volkmaxer on the, like just does enough to win and not to, he does enough to not lose than to win. So Colby Thickness, boring as shit in my opinion. Boring performance from these guys, but Colby Thickness does pick up the 29-28 victory. I'm just speeding through these because these were just genuinely awful fights. Jacob Malkoun, Gerald Mearshart. A lot of people are saying Gerald Mearshart fucking robbery. Like, really? Robbery? Like, that fight was awful. It could have gone, I guess it could have gone either way. I did think Malkoun won. A lot of grappling from both. Striking on the feet, Malkoun was obviously getting the better of Gerald Mearshart on the feet, because Gerald Mearshart is like a fucking victim on the feet. But, yeah. Jacob Malkoun wins. Like, 29-28. I don't know. Mearshart, I think, won was it the first round where he got a lot of top control time? He won that round, but yeah, just genuine, like, not a good fight. Just like terrible fight. Jacob Malkoun, Gerald Mearshart, but Malkoun wins. And Malkoun's really only lost to like not the best of the best, but he lost to Phil Hawes, which is not a terrible win back then, or a terrible loss back then. Lost to Brendan Allen and then lost a DQ to Brundage. So he's really only have 2 losses. So I mean, he's not terrible, but I don't know. If you're fucking barely beating Gerald Mearshart, it's like, okay, Come on. Moving on, Junior Tafa versus Kevin Christian. This fight was actually decent. I thought Junior Tafa was going to quit again. He got hit with like literally one leg kick and then started limping and like grimacing. Is that the right word? Grimacing? Yeah. Yeah, I thought he was going to quit to leg kicks again, but he toughed it out. Landed like 2 shots on Kevin Christian. Didn't even rock him, but like he was like stunned enough to where he like shot for a takedown and then just landed on his knees and flopped to his back. And then Junior Tafa, to be fair, landed fucking elbows, just like straight elbows right on Kevin Christian's the side of his face, put him out cold. Junior Tafa wins and stays in the UFC. I mean, like even this fight wasn't even that good of a finish. Like the finishes on this card were not even that good on the prelims at least. You know what I'm saying? Cody Steele, like a fucking leg lock. Like, that shit's not really that fun. And then Wes Schultz in the worst fight I've seen in a long time just gets a fucking guillotine. And then this. Like, this barely was even a fuck. The elbows were nice, but the finishing, like, sequence was just like, I don't know. He barely even rocked him. I don't know. This fight sucked, too. Junior Tafa wins. Moving on, I'll go through my picks at the end. I don't think I did that good, I'm not going to lie. I might be the dumbest fucking predictor on YouTube. We'll get to that later. But Cam Rowson versus Robert Brychek, another nothing fight, another non-fight, another fight that just fucking I was on my phone for majority of the time for. Cam Rowson came out in the first round, boring-ass striking, and then in the second and third round, literally just laid on top of Robert Brychek. Landed a few ground-and-pound shots in round 3. Literally all that happened. Like, genuinely, that's all that happened. Like, I'm not even, like, being, like, weird about these fights. It's literally all that happened is what I'm saying. Like, nothing fucking important happened on the prelims. And this is where it gets good. Tai Tuivasa, Louis Sutherland. This fight was ass, but it was just Tai Tuivasa. Everyone wanted him to get a KO. We wanted him to get everyone wanted him to win. Unfortunately, he did get wrestle-fucked by Louis Sutherland. Did not look good. Did not have cardio. Taking down Tai Tuivasa is like pushing a fucking empty fucking cardboard box off like a fucking ledge, like a fucking skyscraper. I don't know. I don't know the right analogy, but how are you this deep into the fucking UFC? Like you've literally you're on a 7-loss streak and you can't defend a takedown. Like how hard is it to just defend a fucking takedown? Like you have to be doing that in like practice, right? Right, Ty? Like come on, you have to be doing that. Like, what are you doing in the train? Like, genuinely, I'm a fan of Tai Tuivasa, but what the fuck are you doing in the training camp? Are your training partners just able to take you down that easily too? And your coaches are just like, well, fuck it, we got to fight. Like, I don't know. Tai Tuivasa loses. He's probably going to get cut. He should go to like BKFC. He should go to some like not boxing, but like somewhere dirty boxing where there's not a lot of wrestling. Like go somewhere where you don't have to wrestle because like I genuinely could take him down. I've never trained a day in my life. And I weigh like 180 pounds, so. Yeah, pitiful from Tai Tuivasa, but also sad because everyone fucks with Tai. We wanted him to win, but Louis Sutherland just wrestles him to death. No, Tai literally had no good moments. So, yeah. Brando Pericic versus Shamil Gaziev. This was actually a pretty good fight. Both these guys came out to scrap. It was just a scrap for 2 rounds. Genuine scrap. Shout out Gaziev for staying in there and scrapping. Every single shot Brando Pericic landed popped fucking Shamil Gaziev's head back bad, and then landed the KO blow in the second round. Bro, I did pick Pericic to win. I'm telling you, this guy's actually a decent problem. He's decent at heavyweight. He's now going to be ranked. Him, Hoke, Asplund, Gon, Pereira, Aspinall, Gable Steveson, like heavyweight, it's terrible, but it's like turning around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We've got a few new guys, but yeah, Pericic is actually really good. I think he can make some noise. 8 huge shots from Shamil Gaziev. Now Shamil Gaziev obviously isn't the biggest power puncher, but 8 big shots from him. Kept coming forward. So fucking shout out Brando Pericic. Great KO win. And I was sad for the Blob. You know everyone does love Shamil the Blob, so. Sad to see him go out, but Brando Pericic looks really good, and he is going to be a player in the heavyweight division. Marwan Rahiki, this is kind of a nothing fight versus Ollie Schmid. Schmid actually didn't look too bad. Like when he was out there in the like at the very beginning of the fight, he didn't look too bad. Like he didn't look terrible. But then he just got clipped by a left hook by Rahiki. And then yeah, ground and pounded out. And Rahiki wins. Not that like it was kind of a nothing fight. Like obviously Rahiki's gonna beat the fuck out of this dude. Like let's be real. He's 4-3, so or he was 4-2 and now he's 4-3. So yeah, not really much to say here. Shout out Rahiki is exciting as fuck. Great power, good striker. So I'm excited for him in the featherweight division. Or is he a bantamweight and this fight was moved up? I think he has a featherweight, or maybe he's a bantamweight. Whatever fucking division he's in, I think it would be firefights. Tommy McMillan. I saw someone say him versus Tommy. Oh, MMA Guru said Tommy McMillan versus Rahiki. So is he 135? He might be 135, 145. Whatever. He's good as fuck. He's entertaining, so he'll be a good addition to, whatever division he's in. Moving on, Tim Elliott, Steve Erceg. This fight kind of sucked too, I'm not going to lie. The Tuivasa and then this fight didn't live up to the hype. All the other ones on the main card did. Wait, what else was on the main card? Yeah, Rahiki was just good to get a finish. Pericic was good to get a finish. This fight sucked like actual balls. Tim Elliott shot 11 takedowns. Steve Erceg, great takedown defense, and then just stung Tim Elliott up on the feet. That's like genuinely just what happened. Tim Elliott did win a round. I can't remember. What round did Tim Elliott win? I don't know. This fight was boring as shit. I'm not going to lie. I barely paid attention. I mean, obviously I was watching it, but I wasn't like locked in because Erceg's not good enough to get a finish. Or not good enough, but he doesn't have the power. I mean, he did put out Matt Schnell, but fucking Augusta Win puts out Matt Schnell, so... Neither of these guys really have any finishing potential. Tim Elliott does have finishing potential if he gets you to the ground, but Erceg was able to get back up from the takedowns and just sting Tim Elliott on the feet. Like, that's genuinely what happened. Like, Steve Erceg was just landing the bigger, better shots on the feet. Tim Elliott shot for takedowns, couldn't get him. Erceg would get back up or just stuff him. So, yeah, that's what happened. Moving on, I made 2 videos about these fights. I did predict Beneil Dariush to Radchet Quill and Salkild. I did do that. That is a genuine fucking pick by me. I don't know why I did it. Don't ask me why I did it. I just did. You know what I'm saying? I just fucking picked it. And to be fair, Beneil Dariush did look good. He was able to get Quill and Salkild to the ground a few times. Got some control time. Was looking comfortable out there. But then when it just got to range, Beneil doesn't have a chin. Quillen landed a good shot. And just put him out. Early fucking stoppage, too. Holy shit, ref. At least let Beneil go out cold. That was a fucking really early stoppage. He landed like 1 or 2 ground and pound shots and then stopped the fight. So that was kind of annoying. But something about Quill and Salkild, man. I can't get behind him. I just don't think he's that good. Like, I just genuinely don't think Quill and Salkild is that good. I think he genuinely loses to every single person ranked at lightweight other than Beneil Dariush. I think he loses to like Manuel Torres, who's like 15th. I think Moicano probably beats Salkild. I think Chandler beats I genuinely think Mike Chandler beats Salkild. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I should buy into the hype, but something about Salkild. He's a good dude on the mic. Like, I fuck with him on the mic, but I can't get behind. Like, I just don't think he's that good. Like, people glaze the fuck out of him too, which is kind of annoying because I don't think he's all that. Like, I genuinely don't think he's all that. But yeah, Salkild wins, puts Dariush out in the first round. Dariush was looking good too. It's time to retire. Dariush, maybe one more in the US, and he announces his retirement. Maybe they give him a retirement package, but one more and then he's got to go because that chin is gone. And yeah, what's next for Salkild? Probably someone in the top. I mean, obviously someone in the top 10. So yeah, I think he loses to genuinely everyone in the top 10. But moving on, main event of the evening. This fight did live up to the hype, in my opinion, even though it was pretty one-sided. I said JDM was going to put a one-sided beatdown on Carlos Prates, 49-46 decision. And it was the other way around. Carlos Prates absolutely fucking dominated JDM in the main event. Yeah. Not much else to say. He like genuinely dominated the fuck out of him. Genuinely dominated him. I'm going to make a video about, fights to make next, so... but yeah, JDM had no success really. He did good in the first round, shot for some takedowns, got a takedown at the end of the first round. When JDM got the first round was kind of meh. Nothing really happened in the first round. JDM got the takedown at the end of the first round, and I was like, okay, JDM's just gonna fucking ride this dude out on the ground. Like, pause. He's just gonna take him down, get a lot of control time, and kind of win boringly, which was what I thought was gonna happen. I thought he was gonna mix in the grappling, but bro. Carlos Prates slamming the fucking knee, bro. Up the middle, spamming the fucking knee. Slamming into JDM every time. That shot literally landed every time fucking Carlos Prates threw it. That fucking step-in knee, bro. That shit is dangerous as fuck. 3 knockdowns. Leg kick JDM to oblivion in the second round. JDM at the end of the second round got his fucking leg chewed up. Switched to fucking orthodox. I think got it chewed up like at the end of the second round and was just on his back at the bell. Not a good sign. Round 3 came out. Carlos Prates just threw the fucking kitchen sink at him. Genuinely. Body kicks, head kicks, leg kicks, elbows, punches, knees. The dude's nasty, bro. Carlos Prates is nasty. Systematic just fucking breakdown. Just beats the fuck out of JDM. Is JDM he's not a quitter. JDM is not a quitter. I'm going to say that. JDM is not a quitter. But when shit goes hard for him, I don't know. He doesn't have that grit. I mean, he does. Like the Bilal Muhammad fight, he had grit. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know if the Islam fight like took up like a big chunk of his confidence, but he just didn't look the same. Like, I could see if it was a wrestler and he didn't look the best, but just, I don't know. To be fair, JDM blasted the fuck. I thought JDM was about to finish Carlos Prates in the second round. Carlos had him on the ropes, pushed him against the black line. JDM was on the fence just covering up. Carlos was teeing the fuck off. JDM landed in 2 nasty fucking big right hand bombs on fucking Carlos Prates' chin, and he ate it. Prates has a fucking good chin. I swear, if JDM landed that on fucking anyone else other than like Islam, if he landed that hard ass shot on Bilal, go rewatch it. It was around like the 120, 130 mark. JDM was getting genuinely teed off on. It was like a fucking Alex Pereira, Izzy Adesanya 2 fight. Carlos Prates was pressuring Izzy up against the fence, teeing off on him, and Jack fucking bombed him with the right overhand. I don't know how Carlos ate that. So JDM did look like good in some points, but he just got beat. Like, Carlos Prates was just better everywhere. That step in knee was fucking beautiful. I want Prates to fight Morales next. I think everyone wants that. I think that's the clear matchup to make while they do Ian Gary versus Islam Makhachev. Makhachev fights fucking once a year, so he'll fight in fucking August and then be out till 2027. So Prates and Morales both need to fight. They got to fight each other. I think that's an amazing number 1 contender fight. Make that a main event, crowded fight night, or like a co-main on a pay-per-view, 5-round co-main. That would be fire. Yeah, that fight needs to happen. But yeah, great performance by Carlos Prates. I picked JDM and Beneil. I am dumb as fuck. Let's go through my picks. I picked Cody Steele, so I was 1-0, 2-0 with Mikhailov. I think I picked Ben Johnson, so 2-1, 3-1 with Thickness, 4-1 Malkoon, 5-1 Tafa, 6-1 Rouston, 6-2 I picked Tuivasa, 7-2, 8-2 I picked Rahiki, 9-2 I picked Tim Elliott, I think. 9-3. I think I picked Tim Elliott. Yeah, I think I did pick Tim Elliott. 9-3, 9-4, 9-5. If I just fucking was normal and picked Dariush, I would have went 10-4, so I would have been happy with that. But 9-5 is also not bad. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of the card down in the comments. Main card, it lived up to the hype in my opinion. Obviously, I wish Tuivasa got a finish, and I wish the fucking Steve Erceg fight was a little more fun. But other than that, great night of fights. We're on to UFC 328 fight week. Gonna be a crazy week. This card lived up to the hype. Great crowd. Joe Martinez was low-key underrated. Got the fucking crowd hype as fuck. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of the card. Please subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. My crystal ball prediction did terrible, but it got a lot of views, so I'm happy. Thanks so much. Peace.